Okay, so we are live now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hi everyone. Good morning. My name is Olabisi from STS Global Education. I am here with Mayowa, the regional manager for Malvern International, and they have several universities that are in partnership with them. So he's here to tell us more about studying with partner institutions under Malvern International. So thank you for joining this live session, Maiwa, and thank you everyone for joining. So we'll start shortly. Yeah. So you can start.
All right. I believe you're live now.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Labisi, and thank you, everybody. My name is Mayowa. I am the regional manager for Malvern International for Sub-Saharan Africa. And today I would talk to you all about the University of East London. Malvern, we are the pathway provider for the University of East London. And many of you will be wondering what is pathway. Um, Pretty much pathway is designed for international students who have O-level result and you want to study for foundation program, you want to go for international year one, or let's say you have HND or third class and you want to go for a master's, you will go through the master's program. So that's what I'll talk to you about today. And also those of you who have interest in master's degree at the University of East London, today would be all about the University of East London. And we have very exciting news for you all, news that would really, really be heartwarming because we understand some certain changes in Nigeria in terms of the FX situation. So we have good news in terms of the tuition deposit levels, scholarships available for the University of East London. So as we continue during this live section, you're going to hear all and many more from me. Thank you so much. So let me see.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So can I continue? Oh,
Yes, please.
okay. Any questions you want me to answer? So I can give answers to them, or can I just go ahead and talk
Yeah,
about
I
the
think you
University of East
can
London?
do like a short presentation and then after take questions after the session.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. So I would just like to um, talk very briefly about the University of East London. Like I mentioned before, many of you be wondering exactly the University of East London. What do we do? Why should I come to the University of East London? And lots more. You know, when I talk about schools in London, the number one school I talk about most times that I really love is the University of East London for several reasons. And I will talk to you this morning or this afternoon about the very, very key importance of choosing the University of East London. Now, when you go online and you Google search on your phone for London's Career University, what you would see there is the University of East London. UEL is a career led university. It means that everything at the University of East London is about employability and skill development. If your goal right now is to achieve or land your dream job in the future, is to get the right skills to be employable, is to have a well packaged life ahead of you, then you need to choose the University of East London because we actually embed what we call work placement We embed work placement, we embed internships in every of our courses. So if you want to study a course that will allow you to have practical working experience on campus, then UEL offers you the opportunity to acquire first-hand working experience even while you study on your program. Okay, so very quickly, I'll start from what we'll call the foundation program. That's the very first thing I'll talk about today. And let me just maybe share my screen. Let me see, is that possible to share my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So if you can see my screen, please do let me know. So I'll be sure. I believe my screen is showing right now.
Yes, I can see it from here.
Okay,
It's
thank you
showing.
so much. All right. So the University of East London, like I mentioned before, is a London-based university, and we always tell people that London is everything you need. You know, you need to be in an environment that offers you opportunities, that gives you safety, and gives you the ideal student life experience. And one thing about us is that at the University of East London, we're one of the few London-based universities with on-campus accommodation. And if you can see my screen right now, you see that it's a waterside accommodation, fantastic view, and it's also a modern universities with the latest infrastructures, latest equipment on campus. And currently, the main campus is in Docklands. That's where we have the main campus for the University of East London. We have the main campus in Docklands, and that's where the program would take place for those who are going for courses like business, humanities, and the likes. Now, when we talk about the pathway, if you're actually watching this video or you will see this video later on, and you have O level, you know, you have done your O level, you have your WIC, you have your NECO, you have your IGCSE. If you want to go to the UK to study, then I will recommend East London. I'll give you some vital information about UEL and why it's an ideal place to study. Now, on my screen, you will see that once you are done with your foundation, for example, you have your O level result and you want to go for foundation, or maybe you have a very good WIC result, we can take you to International Year One, where you spend just 3 years in the university. Now, this program, call it the joint admission, the joint CAS program, that allows you to go from foundation to year one to year two to year three on one single visa. So the visa you would get would help you study throughout your 4 years. Now, matter of fact is that if you even have a D7, for example, in your WIC results, we can take you into foundation with D results, you know, maybe mathematics and other subjects. But if you have good WIC results, C's and above, you have C's, B's, and A's, you know, you could go into international year one, and this would help you spend just 3 years in the university. Now, just to skip further to the next slide, when it comes to yearly rankings, we've been able to achieve very good growth over the years. And last year, recently, we were nominated as the University of the Year by the Times Higher Education. This is a proof to our latest infrastructural development and also our support for students. And when it comes to course rankings, we are currently ranked number one in London and number two in the UK for teaching on my course when it comes to computer science. That's one of our strongest courses at the moment. And we also have several strong courses like business courses, engineering, and also courses in the health sector. You want to ask exactly what are the importance or what are the benefits you would get if you come to study at the University of East London at London's Career University. Number one is that they will tell you that experience is the best teacher. And one thing that we guarantee students is that we have what we call the mentoring programs. The mentoring program is designed for students to gain um, mentoring advice from industry experts. Let's assume that you want to go into the field of business, or you're studying, let's say, master's degree in business, or you're studying master's degree in health courses. We have a community of industry experts who would mentor you to help you scale in your career line because they are much more informed. They can give you the pathway to follow. And this is one thing we offer students when they come study at the University of East London. And also, we have what we call the one to one career coaching sections. Now, for those who are typically young students who are going for bachelor's degree, for example, we'll help them, even master students go for masters, for example, we'll help them arrange what we call the one to one career coaching sections, where we help students on how to draft and have a very fantastic CVs and fantastic LinkedIn reviews. We also help students on how to ace interviews and also how to plan their career. Because most times we've discovered that it's very hard to choose a career path, So we help students understand what career path would be the best for them in terms of their interest, in terms of their future goals. We can advise them in planning their career because we have seasoned experts who would help students do these things, and it's all for free. And one thing also that we have is that we have what we call the expert advice, where we have a community for entrepreneurs, students who want to have their own businesses. We have a part where we bring experts from outside who can teach them on how to navigate their businesses, how to scale profits, on how to find their path, and how to make the businesses grow bigger. This is one thing we do that makes us very unique as a university. And also, we have what we call the learning pathway to gain new skills and industry insights. For students who want to get access to employers event, we bring on campus employers from across the globe where they will be able to share with students um, industry latest trends. And many a times students coming for the program have gotten jobs even while they are on campus through this employers event. So it's a very good one, and it's something that we are proud of talking about. And when you look at my screen as well too, we are not just a theoretical school, we're a practical university where all the things we do are practical based. For example, we have the latest sport dog. For example, we have a fantastic law chamber. All our approaches to teaching are practical based because we do not believe in theory. We have practical approach to teaching experience. And just to mention these, for those who don't know, the 2012 Olympics organized in London, the US national team actually used the East London Sport Dock as training base to show you level of sport facility available at the sports complex. So this is just a picture showing you the diversity of the university. We have students from almost every country of the world studying at East London. So it's like a home away from home. You have opportunity to interact with students from diverse countries, diverse regions, from Africa to Middle East to Asia to the Europe. Every part of the world is represented at the University of East London. And we also have different days. We have days for Nigerian students, we have Indian students days where we exhibit our national cultures and traditions. And this one is one of the things that makes us stand out. We are a career-led university. And currently, we have partnerships with over 2,000 employers working with the University of East London. And this is at the career zone where we have opportunities for students who want to, work during their work placement year. They want to get industry experience. We have over 2,000 employers we can connect them with to gain valuable working experience even while they're on the program. And the list of our industry partners are numerous, from Canary Wharf Group PLC, Barclays, HSBC, and the likes. So now I'll talk about the entry points to the University of East London. I believe that everyone who would see the video, one of these entry points would apply to you. Either you have your O level result, either you have your OND, you have your HND, or you even have your bachelor's degree. You want to go for masters. We have entry points for every student, for everybody who are watching this video right now. And I'm going to tell you exactly that we have an amazing news for Nigerian students currently in terms of tuition fee payment. Previously we understand that we've had little challenges with FX situation in Nigeria. Naira to dollar, naira to pounds have changed in the last few months. So we're bringing out a very fantastic payment structure that will ease this burden for students who will still have the interest studying abroad and who wants to come to study at the University of East London. Now, if you have your O level and you have these, these seven, for example, your WAEC or your NECO result, we can offer you a place in our foundation program. The foundation program would let you do 1 year foundation, then move to year one, to year two, and to year three. So it's a 4 year program duration. You start from foundation if you have at least a D in your WAEC result or NECO result in at least 5 subjects relevant to the course you want to study. Let's say you want to study cybersecurity, you want to go for engineering, you want to go for business, you want to go for law, just name the course you want. We have a course designed for you. And you want to ask me exactly that when is the next intake? Currently, we are open at the moment till the end of August. So you can still apply now. You contact TextTS Global, they will help you with application. You can apply for foundation program if you have a D minimum in your Y Connect result or even have your ITCSA. And you need to be 17 years of age to be able to apply for this program. You need to be 17. Even though if you're 16 now, you can still apply if you can, or if you would clock 17 before December this year. Our tuition fee currently for foundation program is £14,550. And for all Nigerian students, we give out £2,000 of scholarship. It's automatic to all Nigerian students. So meaning that you'll be paying about £12,550 in total for foundation. So remember, we have several courses. We have courses in business, we have in humanities, we have in engineering, we have in sciences. The list is numerous and too many to count. I think the only course that we don't have right now for entry is nursing. But every other course you could think of, we have available for the foundation entry. If you want cybersecurity, you want civil engineering, you want data science, artificial intelligence, you want mechanical engineering, you want law, you want business management, event management, fashion marketing, business law, international relations and criminology, you want mechatronics, sports management, you want medical, biomedical engineering, biochemistry, chemistry, economics. All these courses are available for entry into this foundation program. Now, we also have a particular program called International Year One. And International Year One, what does it mean? Well, International Year One is designed for students who have a very good grade in their work or they have OND. So if you have OND, for example, you have A level or you have a very fantastic WAEC result, you can go into International Year One. Now, this means you only spend 3 years in the university. So, International Year One to Year Two to Year Three. So, this one saves you 1 year. if you have a good WAEC result, if you have um, A level, or year one in Nigerian university, or if you have OND, you can apply for international year one. And we have programs in business, we have in engineering, we have in hospitality management, and also we have in computer science. For example, courses we have for international year one, we have, for example, business management, human resource management, marketing, computer science, cloud computing, cybersecurity and network, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, tourism management, event management, and hospitality management. They are all available. So remember, I said that if you have a very good WAEC result, or you have A level, or you have OND, or you've done year one in Nigerian university, you can apply for international year one. This means you spend just 3 years in the university. And as a matter of fact, we are still open as well, and we are closing application by the end of August. So there is time for you to apply for the program. And just to mention this, for students coming from Nigeria, you don't need to have any IELTS. As long as you have a credit pass, WAEC or NECO, English language result is at least a C6, you would get exemptions from IELTS. So no IELTS required to study at the University of East London. So lastly, for undergraduate program, now we look at the year you finished your high school result. For example, if you're applying for international year one of foundation, you must not have more than 5 years of study gap. So the time you finish school should be in the last 5 years. And with this, you are able to study at the University of East London. Now, for those of you who have HNDs, or you have a third class bachelor's degree, and you have interest in master's degree, we have a program that is called Masters. So this pre-masters program allows you to go for 1 year. Once you're done with pre-masters, you then progress to the master's level. So this program is available. It's pre-masters program in business and humanities. And this program, we have courses, for example, MBA is available. We have finance and risk. We have human resource management, international business management, digital marketing, fintech management, project management, supply chain management, oil and gas, business law, human rights advocacy. We have general law. We have sports management, international relations, NGO and development management. We also have MA refugee studies. So if you have HND or BSc third class within the last 10 years and you want to study any of these courses, yes, we are open at the moment, and the fee is about 15,700 for the masters, and you will get £2,000 as well scholarship if you're studying at the University of East London. We are very, very amazing. We want to support you to achieve your dreams. So when you want to apply, you just pretty much would contact STS Global. They will help you with your application. They are very, very reliable. They give you free support service, and also they give you visa support to the time you arrive on campus for the program. And just to also mention our payment plan structure. So also, if you are on this call and you actually have bachelor's degree 2-2 minimum, that is, you have a 2-2, a 2-1, or a first class, you can also apply for your direct masters as well too. And we're open for direct masters to the University of East London. Direct masters fee ranges from 15 to about £18,000. That's the tuition range. And we actually have £2,500 scholarship for Nigerian students for those applying for master's program. Just to let you know that when you're applying, you need to have some documents available with you before you can apply for any program at the University of East London. Compulsory, you must have your international passport. You need to have your WAEC result. You need to have your bachelor's degree, your HND certificate and transcript, personal statement, are needed to apply. And if you're going for masters or Pre-masters, you must also have your personal statement and letter of recommendation along with documents I've mentioned. So very quickly, let me now tell you exactly why I am sharing this vital news with you. We actually have accommodation available on campus. If in case you want to stay on campus accommodation, and starting price is about £6,300 starting accommodation price. So the good news I want to share with you all, I have good news to share right now. We have actually have feedback so far. We are closely monitoring the Nigerian currency situation and changes in exchange rate, and we have reduced tuition fee deposit right now massively. Before now, that was the last intake. Students from Nigeria will need to pay up to 60% of their fees, to get your CAS and to enroll. That was previously. But now, for Nigerian students only, we're giving this opportunity to pay as low as 30% of your tuition fee to get your CAS and to also enroll. This means that if, for example, you are going for bachelor's degree, going for foundation or international year one, for example, all you'll be paying for CAS is £3,065, £3,065 just to get your CAS and to enroll. You're not paying any money on enrollment. This is a very good one. It helps you achieve your study dreams. And if you're going for pre-masters, you're paying about £4,115 for CAS deposit and enrollment. And those go for masters, depending on your course you're going for, you pay between 4,000 to about £5,000 cash deposit and for enrollment. And the balance of your fees, you pay it in 4 installments every month till the end of December this year, 4 installments. So it's a very good one. It's something that I would strongly advise you take advantage of. So if you have interest studying at the University of East London, London's number one career university, contact XTS Global. They are very, very, very professional to help you with your application. They help you to apply from now to the time you will get your visa and arrive on campus in the UK. So we are indeed happy to receive your applications. We're open from now to the end of August. So if you have either your O level result, you have OND, HND, BSc, either third class, second class, first class, there's a program designed for you. So you contact again STS Global. They would help you with your application and you would get a very, very fantastic support from them till you arrive on campus in the UK. I think that will be a wrap from my own end here. I don't know if you have any questions or any inquiries from anybody.
Yeah, questions have started coming in. So, hi everyone. If you have questions, just type in the chat box. So, Sweet Barbie is asking how long it takes to get admission. I think she has a certificate from Benin Republic.
Okay. All right. So if you actually want to apply and you apply, pretty much it takes no more than 3 to 5 working days to get your admission letter. So if you apply today and you apply through STS Education, all students will be contacted for pre-screening. You get a call within 24 hours of applying, and after that, once you pick up the call for pre-screening and you pass the call within 3 days to at most 5 working days, you'll get your admission letter from those. It's very, very fast. So, for example, you apply today now, for example, all things being equal by Wednesday to the end of Friday latest, you'll be guaranteed your offer letter from us. And regarding if we accept Benin Republic certificates, at the moment, no, we do not accept any results from Benin Republic, but hopefully that will be reviewed and we'll give feedback when this is amended. We also have a result that says, can a WAEC result be combined, please? Yes, we can accept combined WAEC result. For example, let's assume that you are going for bachelor's degree, we can accept two WAEC results, for example. And if you're going for masters, they don't need to combine any result. What we want to look out for is just your English language grade in your WAEC. So if you have a C6 in your WAEC English language, you're good to go. But if you're going for undergraduate program like foundation or international year one, yes, you can combine WAEC results if it's no more than 5 years. And I have a question that says, hello, I have a 9 year study gap. So yes, if you have study gap, it's not a problem. The problem would be, what are you applying for? So if you're applying for, let's say, bachelor's degree program and you have 9 years study gap, that one would not be viable. It's too long study gap because the maximum we are set for bachelor's degree is 5 years. Now, if you're applying for masters or pre-masters, you are fine. If you have a bachelor's degree, you have HND, you're going for pre-masters or masters, and you have 9 years study gap, is not a problem. You are good to go, and we will be able to accept you into the University of East London. Yes, somebody also asked Adeola Adelabi, please, are there top-up programs available? Yes, we have top-up programs. So if you have HND and you want to apply for top-up, we have them available for almost every course except for nursing. So we have in business, in engineering, in sciences. Just contact STS. They would help you with the application for top-up into the University of East London. And they also have a question that says, can we make application now for January? Yes, you can apply now for January next year. We are uh, getting opened already, so it's good to apply as well for next year. So I think that's the last question I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
If we still have more questions, we could drop that. We are able to, support you all through. Like I mentioned before, in terms of deposit levels, we've really, really reviewed these, and we believe that this would also help students and parents as well to make payment easily, looking at the current FS situation. So £3,700 for bachelor's degree is a very good one if you're going for international year one or foundation. And pre-master students are paying £4,115 also. That one, I can tell you for a fact that we have reviewed this and it's also a good one. And those go for masters, you're paying about 4,000 to £5,000 in between that range. So we are very, very committed to helping students. And we give fantastic support to all our students. We have a support system on campus, even online. We do regular webinars online where you get up to date information about application, about your offer letter. We do regular contact. We call you if you need support. Once you apply, once you get your offer letters, you get the better support all through from us and also from STS, who are our partner agents as well too. I think one question just dropped right now. Says, what is the deposit for bachelor's
Yes.
program?
What deposit?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you actually applying for bachelor's degree, deposit level is 30% of your tuition, like I mentioned before. So 30% of your tuition for bachelor's degree, for example, if you're going for foundation or international year one, would be about £3,765. £3,765 is the tuition deposit for bachelor's degree. So that's a very good one, you know, and you can pay balance in in 4 installments, like I mentioned before. I have a question from Ridwan. Says, and for someone with E8 in English language, but minimum of 5 Cs in other subjects, can they apply? Yes, they can apply. The only challenge will be that for you to get exemption from English language, IELTS, you must have a C6 and above in English language. Or if you have a E8, you have two options. You could do our in-house language test, or you take your UKVI IELTS if you have below a C6 in your English language or economic result. I hope that clarifies that. And we have a question here that says, also the deposit for top-up program, is it the same with the bachelor's degree deposit? Yes. So for all programs at the University of East London, the amount for deposit is 30% of your tuition. So it's the same amount required for all programs. Because the fee might vary if you're going for masters or for top-up program, the fee usually vary depending on the course you're going for. But have in mind that to get your class and to enroll, all you need to pay is just 30% of your tuition. That is the required tuition deposit for the University of East London at the moment.
Okay. I want to ask for the internal English test, is it free?
So for the internal English test, at the moment, when students apply, we'll give them the feedback. This is actually under process to arrange this English. This is the first time we're having this. So if students are taking this in-house test, we'll let them know exactly what will be the cost implication if there will be a cost. But of course, most likely this would come with the cost if you're taking the in-house English test program. Okay.
Any more questions? Please type in the chat box before we call it a day.
So we will be able to process your application as soon as possible. STS are very, very fantastic when it comes to helping Nigerian students achieve their study abroad dreams. So in case you are, you want somebody who is reliable, have in mind that STS are one of our partners. They are tested and trusted. They will help you. Just, I think, give them a call. I will just send them a text on Instagram. They would reach back to you regarding application process. And we are more than able to help you. The University of East London, like I mentioned before, is a career university. And all we do is to ensure that your dreams become valid. If you're looking forward to getting work opportunities, you want a place where you can actually have peace of mind, where you can work, where you can actually make good connections, where you want safety. This is one thing that will guarantee you at the University of East London. It's where life happens. This is the commerce of Europe. We have most companies HQ in London, so I would really recommend that you study at the University of East London. It's the best place to be. And I have a question again from Andrew saying that what is the scholarship breakdown, please? So, scholarship breakdown for those who are going for foundation or international year one, you will get £2,000 automatic scholarship. Same thing applies for pre-masters, £2,000 scholarship. But if you're going for masters, direct masters program, you get £2,500 a scholarship if you're applying for direct masters at the University of East London. So what you'll be paying obviously will be the amount once we deduct the tuition scholarship. That will be a tuition fee. Okay, and that is when you calculate 30% of the remaining fees to get your cash deposit and your enrollment deposit. For example, for a student who is going for bachelor's degree, let's say in computer international year one, and your tuition fee is £14,550. Automatically, you will get £2,000 scholarship. This brings your fees to £12,550. So, how much will you pay as tuition deposit here? You will pay 30% of this amount of £12,550 as cash deposit and enrollment deposit. That would be £3,765 to get cash and to enroll. And the balance of £8,785, you pay it 4 installments. You pay every month to the end of the December. So every month you pay your balance in installment. And also, just to mention this, for students who can afford to pay their fees all at once, you have the financial means. We also give out an extra 5% tuition discount for those students who can afford to pay their fee at once. That's plus the £2,000 scholarship. So this is what we have, and we're trying our best to make life easier for all our students. So we'll be able to support you all through. I think that is all I have to chip in here.
Yeah, I think that's all the questions we have. So I think we have come to the end of the session. So everyone, thank you for joining this session. And if you are ready to start your application to study at the University of East London, please send us a message either on Facebook or Instagram and we'll respond swiftly. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you everyone for joining as well. Looking forward to having you at the University of East London this September. Bye for now.
Bye.